steering. So I'm an old guy. What can I say? You live long enough, you get old. And my whole life I've spent traveling, been around the world multiple times, 70 plus countries, have a couple of patents. I'm a mad inventor, you might say. And when I was a young man, I loved auto racing. A friend of mine had a Formula Ford, and I used to go to him to tracks like Summit Point and Watkins Glen, Pocono International Speedway. He'd race, and I was the chief cook and bottle washer. Well, the other day, actually 2 years ago, Netflix came out with Formula One Drive to Survive. I watched it, and it rekindled a childhood dream and excitement of car racing. Matter of fact, I went online, went to the F1 site, even got me a fancy F1 pen. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Wow. And through all of this, I was thinking, well, why not learn how to drive a formula car? I mean, I flew planes and I had my own flight simulator to practice. I thought, well, why not get a program and learn to drive a formula car? How hard could it be? Well, needless to say, I found the easiest one program I could find, one that was single racer, and downloaded it. But then I had a problem. I didn't have any controls. So out to the garage I went, and I dug up my trusty flight simulator yoke. Now, this is not how you drive a formula car. No. No pedals, and the yoke goes a little bit to the left and a little bit to the right, and the only thing I could do was push forward to go fast, pull back to go slow and hit the brakes. Well, instead of me telling you about it, let's give you a little bit of a clue of my driving experience as I begin this journey to learn how to drive a formula car. Well, here we are, and push to go. The steering. Well, that didn't last very long. I went from the middle of the pack to almost last place. Now I'm in last place. This is the Watkins Glen track, the short, well, as you can see, I'm having a terrible time. No control over the throttle. The steering is so jittery, you barely touch it and you overcorrect. And I started off in the middle of the pack. Now I'm not only last, I'm probably a quarter of a lap away. Woohoo! Overcorrections. Now it's time for some braking. Pull back, lean, 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 lean. Into the corner. Give it some gas coming out of the corner. Ah! Whoops. Boy, this is twitchy. I have got to do something. Well, oh my, this is not working. I mean, I know driving is hard, but this is ridiculous. So I guess the only thing I'm going to have to do is figure out what kind of equipment to buy. Now, buying equipment for a guy who hasn't played any gaming like this in 40 years, everything has changed. So let's get on the internet and see what we can find.